Canadian and American fighter jets were scrambled, and an American F-22 successfully shot down the object.
The U.S. military shooting down yet another mystery object flying at high altitude, this time over Lake Huron. Well, welcome to KCAL News at 9. I'm Leslie Marin. This is the third day now in a row an unidentified object was brought down over North American airspace. And here is what we know. Now, this unidentified object was shot down by an American fighter jet after being spotted over Canada. Both President Biden and Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau ordered this move. At this time, it's still unclear if all of the objects are connected. Our KCAL News reporter Laurie Perez joins me now with the very latest as the country remains on high alert. Laurie, so many questions.
That's right. More questions than answers at this point, Leslie. Again, it's unclear where these objects are coming from and what exactly they are. So experts say the response to them needs to be nuanced. For the third time in 3 days, the fourth in just over a week, military aircraft scrambled Sunday and shot down yet another foreign flying object in North America, this time above Lake Huron. U.S. officials repeating what they said here Friday.
The predominant concern by the president was a safety of flight issue at that altitude.
That Sunday's object was not a military threat, but flying at 20,000 feet presented a threat to civil aviation. But as these incidents continue, and if public concerns begin to rise, political analysts say the Biden administration might need to say much more than that.
I think the president's challenge here is to make sure that the American public does understand what he's doing and why, and to really be as transparent as possible and to talk about national security. And I know this is not a world of nuance, but to talk about our geopolitical reality and how we need to work with China, but we also need to protect ourselves.
Already, the president has faced criticism from Republicans for not shooting down a suspected Chinese spy balloon last Saturday before it had already made its way through the continental U.S. The administration said it waited over concerns for civilians on the ground. But Republican Congressman Michael McCall says the balloon went over 3 nuclear sites.
I think if you look at the flight pattern of the balloon, it tells a story as to what the Chinese were up to.
UCLA professor John Villasenor is an electrical engineer and founder of the Institute for Technology, Law and Policy.
It's concerning only in the sense that it's, as far as I know, a new approach.
He says the fact geopolitical rival nations are engaging in espionage is not new. Spy balloons are not new, but
it's interesting in the sense that it's a fairly brazen incursion into sovereign U.S. airspace that adds a dimension of complexity to an already extremely complex geopolitical relationship that we have with China.
Angelinos we spoke with are keeping an eye on the skies, but don't seem worried yet.
We're all spying on each other. So unless they're carrying a nuclear explosive, I'm not that worried.
I guess the concern is being sure what you're shooting out of the sky.
Again, not much is known about the last 3 objects shot down. Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer said today he believed at least 2 of them were also spy balloons. In Studio City, I'm Laurie Perez, KCAL News. Back to you.